Hi everyone, this is Galen Martling. Today I am sharing a winter card or a set of cards made the same way or very similar. I'm using snowflakes for the stamping. This was pre-embossed, uh, preheat embossed so that I can prepare it for foiling. And it's going to shimmer and shine and look so beautiful. I'm using stamps by Unity Stamp Company called Shake Your Flakes. It's the December 2022 sentiment kit. I'm also using postage stamp nesting dies, scallops and circles nesting dies, and deco foil and pink melon. And that is by ThermoWeb. So here I am using a Scotch laminator. It's preheated on the highest setting. This one has a couple of settings. I have it on 5, which is the highest heat. So you want to use a very hot laminator. You want to sandwich your stamping, the embossed panel um, into a carrier sheet with a piece of foil on top of it and run that right through the laminator. And then when you do that, you leave it cool just for just like a minute, and then you peel away the foil very carefully, and you could see that it picks up where you had that heat embossing. It picks up the foil off of the foil sheet and places it right onto your card front there. In this case, I stamped the snowflakes and the sentiment all together and then ran it through the laminator all together. So I have a pink sort of non-traditional winter card. Christmas is over here, but I want to take a minute to wish you all the happiness and beauty of the new year. Lots of success and happiness and whatever it is that your dreams. I hope that life brings you lots of happiness in the new year. And so here is a extra special card because it's foiled and I used ink blending. Now I am mixing colors here. I didn't want to blend them together in fully, but I just wanted to accent maybe a blue background with some pink around the edges of the snowflakes and the sentiment there. And this one is a little bit darker. I did another one that is a little bit lighter in the shades. I like them both. Um, I wanted this one to be a tad darker just because I wanted those colors to be a little bit more vibrant. But I did both cards the same way. So I used the ink blending. I heat set that to make sure that ink was nice and dry. Now I'm using a splatter brush with some distress paint. And that ink blending was done with distress ink. And just use the splatter brush. I just move those bristles up and down, and the paint goes right over that dried area of the ink blending. So I wanted some more paint, so I added more and then just splatter some more, however you like. You can take a paintbrush, a regular paintbrush, dip it in there and just tap it over the same. But I've got this splatter brush and I like it. It doesn't give me very many blotches, big blotches. It stays nice and crisp looking dots. That's what I wanted. So now I just clean the area and my craft mat. I also have a splatter box. I highly recommend a splatter box or just an empty box lid for any splattering. And you could see, even with the ink blending, that the foiling shimmers just perfectly. It really is nice. When it catches the light, it shimmers. So now I'm adding some flat double-sided tape. And I use an ATG applicator here that I love. I use it all the time. I'm going to go ahead and place this flat card front right onto the card base. I prepared an A2 size card base for this and cut it down and scored it and folded it to make an A2 size card. And then the sentiment was stamped and die cut with a circle just to add another little sentiment to the card. It's so pretty. It's great for mailing. It's ready to go. It's not too heavy and it shines so pretty. So you can use this as a holiday card or just because. Winter time is great. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.